They say, oh, you can't do that. Better get out of my way.
The project search, it gives me something to wake up to every day.
Push myself to, do more.
I love Project Search, and it helped me get in a job that I love.
The Project Search High School Transition Program is a one-year school-to-work program that takes place entirely at the workplace. The host business provides access to an on-site classroom that is staffed by a teacher and job coaches. The Project Search student experiences total workplace immersion, which facilitates a seamless combination of on-site classroom instruction, career exploration, and on-the-job training and support. The goal for each student is competitive employment. The program provides real-life work experience combined with training in employability and independent living skills to help youth with significant disabilities make successful transitions from school to productive adult life.
People with disabilities have been placed in the easiest job, not because it's the best job for them, but because it's the easiest job to find for them. And what we've done is kind of turn that on its head, and we look for jobs that are complex but systematic, jobs that we can teach in a precise manner and will always be very similar. And so we don't look for the easiest work, we look for complex work, and that's a major difference in our program.
These employees are absolutely reliable, okay? They show up to work every day, they're happy to be here. They come in with a smile on their face and a joy. If you have an employee who shows up on time every day and does their work with excellence, what more can you ask? I mean, that's what you want. Whether you're a hospital or a bank or a university or what you are.
In terms of what they are able to bring to the job and the wherewithal from an attendance punctuality, being here on the job, it rivals that of what I would consider some of our higher performing, best performing employees.
You train someone to do something, they do it time after time after time. They don't miss a beat, they just do it. If you give an individual within Project Search the parameters of their job, give them the goals they need to reach, they will reach it 100% of the time.
When you have students, and especially in the Fifth Third program, that are from all over the city, I mean they're all over the county, and so they're coming into Fifth Third and they're learning the culture of Fifth Third, and then they go back to their particular schools, their communities, and they are saying what a good partner or what a good opportunity Fifth Third is. That's all great unsolicited publicity for that particular business.
When we started Project Search, it was clearly meant to work with healthcare. But when Jennifer Linneberry and Susie Rutkowski came in from their agencies and we started working, I think we recognized pretty quickly that it was a different kind of business model that would resonate with all types of businesses.
The Project Search model is rooted in the understanding that the talents and interests of people with disabilities are as varied and individual as they are among any group. We strive to match the particular skills and interests of each student with the specific needs of the employer to make sure that people with disabilities have meaningful, fulfilling work with opportunities for career advancement.
Project Search is very successful in the fact that we identify employees or students that have a disability, and we take a look at what is it that they can do really, really well. We focus on their strengths. And then we take a look at the business and we say, what do we have here at Fifth Third that would mirror their strengths, and how can we utilize those strengths?
Well, I think by being in the place of business, we say loud and clear, this is real world work. It also enables our partners to recognize the contribution that these young people and adults can make to the organization.
They want the kids to succeed, but I think part of anybody, when you say handicap, they want to hold your hand. Project Search is not holding your hand. It's not a job where they're going to say, because you can't hear very good, you can't do the job. They expect for you to do the job.
And every student in here knows those expectations, and they aren't going to get a free ride. And that's important that they know that, and they know that from day one. I tell them, our job is to get jobs, and nobody's going to give you a job.
Children's is fortunate that this program has been implemented, and it works. I mean, just in your experience around this hospital, sterilization, materials management, recovery room, emergency room, it works.
I thought at first, when they told me about the project, I said, boy, I don't know how it's going to work out on grounds. Because when they first said, kids with disabilities, I thought, boy, how's this going to work with mowers and weed eaters? It's dangerous equipment. But after the first week, they were wanting to mow, they were wanting to weed eat. I mean, it's worked out for us 100%.
To me, Project Search is a godsend, but it's also, for Sarah, to see her grow has been a real big reward for us. To see her have the courage to do some of the things she was afraid to do, to see her get that paycheck, learn to manage the money, have her own checking account, to be able to have friends that she does things with on a weekend, to have people she knows, to have something to talk about, what she does on her job, to see herself grow. I don't think you could ever put into enough words what the difference it makes if a person has a job, as far as what it does to give them a life.
In the Project Search model, on-site job coaching and job retention staff provide training and follow-along support for students. Having follow-along provided consistently by the same individual and as an integral part of the workplace offers many advantages. For example, a continuous presence and daily interactions means that problems such as behavioral issues or the need for retraining in response to procedural changes can be resolved immediately. Additionally, an economy of scale is achieved because job support providers can handle much larger caseloads when all of their clients are at a single location.
We're offering individuals that can do the job. We're offering a reliable workforce. And the model works because it's the collaboration, it's the support that's there. And I've seen people placed in even other hospitals where that support system is not there and the person doesn't last a year. Where here and with any business, if you do the model as it's set up, then they're going to be able to know that they have someone that they can call at a moment's notice, and someone's always going to be there to help through those troubled spots.
The job coaches they're fantastic. They've got the patience with us that we need. They've got the background, and they're willing to take that time and arrange their schedules to be here when we need them.
Project Search has developed an alternative to the rehabilitation model that is more compatible with business practices. Project Search provides a single conduit for organizing and delivering employment services in an effective and accountable way. This facilitates a more thorough understanding of the operations, culture, and workforce needs of the employer, which in turn allows Project Search students access to a greater variety of complex and rewarding jobs.
It's that seeing is believing from a different viewpoint. It's the seeing is believing from now the business viewpoint is, oh, I've got this student here, he's doing well, I think he could work here competitively, but I need experience with him first to be able to change my paradigm a little bit and change my reference, what my world thinks about students or youth with disabilities.
This is something that creates additional opportunity, expands your workforce, and gets you a return on your investment. It's not just a good thing to do, it's a good business transaction to do.
Everyone that is associated with Project Search, they will consistently tell you, I just have a better day working with someone that's from Project Search. They have such a better outlook, they have a great attitude. So how could you not want to add that to your business and to your organization?
I believe in the program so much. I believe in Project Search.
I don't think you could ever put into enough words what the difference it makes if a person has a job.
You got to try it. And that's what I tell them. Don't hesitate. Just give it a shot. Give it a try.